in every Monday. Conversation taking place. All of it's real, some of it's funny. Kick your feet up if you like. At least your internet connected. Twist a blunt, pour a drink simultaneously. A separate perspective with respect. Being reflective with some peers. Couple hours out of your day, fire in the hole and cheers. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and talk your shit, but make it funky, cause we all gon' sniff. Signing in King Coleman and them jiggle. Come on and kick it for a little. Ain't no hating, we debating over topics big and little. If you're ready, let's get it. Let the greatness resume. Welcome to the Konverdsation Room. Tap in and tap share.
What up? What up? What up?
Tap your share.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Konverdsation Room. I am one of your two hosts, Mr. King Coleman.
And I am your other, M. Jizzle, aka God's homie. What up, y'all?
Word. And I want to let everybody know right now while y'all tapping in, man, to please hit that share button for your boys one time, so you can tell a friend to tap in with us. So go ahead on, right down on the left-hand side of the motherfucking phone or the computer, whatever you're working with. It's right there, man. Just go ahead and click share. Share it everywhere. Share it to groups. Share it to pages. Share it to motherfucking public profiles. Just share the shit out of this motherfucker, all right? One time for the one time. We will appreciate y'all.
If you care, you will share. I learned that in school.
If you care, you will share. Share up, ladies and gentlemen. We got a good one for y'all tonight. We're going to talk our shit. We got a couple of topics we're going to touch on. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to be free with it. We're going to let it flow.
Hey, I just had something flash across my screen that just reminded me of something I want to talk shit about. Because I don't understand this shit personally.
Go ahead, dude.
So,
what you got to say, man? What's on your mind?
No, man, I'm gonna wait till our people go ahead and get their shares in, hit them taps, hit them shares, show that they care.
Right. Show that y'all care. Hit those shares for us one time for the one time, man.
It's coming though. It's coming. It's going to make sense. Because I don't understand it personally. But shit, what's going on in your world, bro?
Not much, man. I just finished a long ass work week. I just had a long ass work week. Today was the first off day. Got one more left, so just trying to fit everything in. But yeah, I had a long ass work week, man, and I was dead over it. I was over it this time. You know, my job ain't that hard. So if I'm 10, I was over it. I did too many hours. Too many hours this time.
Man, trust me, I fully understand.
Thank you, V, for the share. Thank you, Lily, for the share. That's right. Sharing is caring. We can always count on you two. Always. We gratefully appreciate you guys.
Right. That's why them guaranteed two of my favorite people right there.
Off the dribble.
And shit, no disrespect to nobody else, but when it comes to them two,
down.
I ain't even gonna say two of the show's greatest supporters. Them two are my favorite supporters. They love me. I love them. We all love Jesus.
Very quickly, though. Anyway, very quickly, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We will be having some things for y'all coming up in the near future. You know what I'm saying? For our viewers, our supporters, people that have been holding it down with us for this year. We've been doing this for a full year. So we appreciate y'all. We're gonna show y'all that we appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. We sending packs of gummy bears.
All right, if you just now joining in with us, man, hit that share button for us one time for the one time, and tell a friend to tap in. Don't be scared.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this thing off, right?
Yes, sir.
Since we actually, you know what, we'll give it 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Yeah, let everybody go ahead and hit them taps. Hold on, you can't hit the taps. Hit them shares, hit them likes, do all that stuff that we like. Show us some love. I need to slow down on my blunt. It's about to be gone soon.
Let's go. Let's go. Tap in with us, ladies and gentlemen. We are about set and ready to join and tap in with everything that we got going on.
Okay. So now we in there. My question is something that's been puzzling me because I don't really quite understand this shit. How is it that people on unemployment getting income taxes?
You want to know how is that possible if they're not claiming an income?
They getting income taxes. I mean, they get unemployment. They get unemployment checks. What income taxes is being taken out? What money have you earned in order for them to take out, in order for them to give it back to you at the end of the year? They're already giving you free money. What are you doing?
You saying they getting free money off free money?
Yes.
Or are we paying their taxes for them? Those that may be on unemployment. Somebody got to be paying some taxes for something if they getting a return. Or maybe if y'all know something that we don't know, please feel free to enlighten us. Maybe we speaking out of our ass and don't really know what's going on with that whole situation. But I agree with you. It don't make sense to me either.
Because like the way because okay, now they already take Medicaid out of our checks. You know what I'm saying? They take Medicaid out of our checks for people that's on that get Medicare and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
right.
So now, if we already paying their Medicare, how the fuck is they getting income? Like, give me some extra income tax fee. Shit. I should be getting child credit for motherfuckers on unemployment.
I wouldn't argue that.
Shit. Out of my check is taking care of their medical needs. So I should be able to file an unemployed motherfucker on my taxes. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel.
That's what I'm saying. Enlighten us. Anybody in the comments, if you know anything about what we're talking about from a professional point or just a knowledgeable point, please feel free. Please feel free. Sergio, welcome to the conversation room, young man. Please hit that share button for us one time so you can tell all your friends to tell all their friends to tap in.
What up? Welcome to the conversation room.
Anybody in the comments, if you know anything about what we're talking about from a professional point.
My bad. My mistake.
So what we gonna do? I got something though that I picked up on, right? And I actually want to get y'all thoughts about it and see what kind of understanding you guys may get from it. But I'm going to read a little quote that I picked up on a couple weeks ago. And it basically was called they called it the single mother syndrome. They called it the single mother syndrome. And a quote says, our generation is becoming so busy trying to prove that women can do what men can do, that women are losing their uniqueness. Women weren't created to do everything a man can do. Women were created to do everything a man can't do. Now, I want y'all to tell me what did y'all actually interpret from that. And if you have an opinion about it, please share. And I'm gonna let you take the floor first on that one.
Well, before I take the floor on that one, we got comments from the last topic.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's see. We got sharing is caring. Sound like a Vegas trip to me. Oh shit, what's going on, show? We got some love going on. Oh. And Miss Sherman say, notice a lot of people call them taxes, not income taxes. Good point.
Very good.
Miss B say I had them take taxes out on mine just in case it would come back at me. What else? Miss Lily say, she trying to grab a blunt. Here is right here for you. Got another one for you. Sergio, what up, though? What up, man? And Sergio say true, and vice versa. All right. Those are our comments for the moment. Just had to catch up on them. But goddamn co-hosts want to leave everybody behind. But I got y'all back though. Y'all see, I got y'all back.
My bad, y'all. My bad. You know, I'm a little rusty. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little rusty. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little rusty. It's been a minute. All right.
So, Shauna say, my interpretation is that women have to pick up where a man lacks. It's not about the power, it's doing what has to be done for your child.
Okay. Word. That should never be said. You shouldn't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? That should come natural. Like, you know, you have to do for your child. No matter what situation you're in, whether you're with someone, you're divorcing someone, you're in love, or you're not in love. If you have a child, that child is supposed to be the first person that you're supposed to care about. Period. Do you want to take your spin on what you feel about that, or you want me to go?
Go for it.
All right. Well, my interpretation about that whole little thing is, I feel like if we as people are going to believe in the word evolution, we cannot always expect everything to be like it was 50, 60 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, I'm sure if a lot of women had the choice, they probably would have already been working. But since they was off the top denied that, it was something they had to build into doing. That don't mean that they wouldn't have already been doing it like the men were back then. And then, so with that being said, it's so much. So now we are in these times, and it's like you have women that are very capable of holding down the household by themselves. And at the same time, you have men, not a lot, but I know there are some out there that are very welcoming to the fact or to the option of being stay-at-home husbands. You know what I'm saying? So with the growing independence of women and at the same time men try I don't know, I don't want to say the word lazy, getting lazier, but that's what I use. It's kind of evolving into that. You know what I'm saying? When you put all those things together. So my thing is, let the past be the past and evolve with evolution. If you the type of person that still feel like things should be in the past and you ain't keeping up with how it's going now, you gonna lose out. You're gonna fucking lose out. And that's my take. I don't think there's a single mother syndrome. I just think that women are becoming more independent to where they don't have to be dependent on a man to do the things that need to be done. And I give that to evolution. Evolve, you know what I'm saying? Things change. Can't expect women to want to just sit around all day and just have babies. Can't expect that forever, like for all eternity.
You see, me, I feel that it's women being forced into playing both roles. Men are not doing what they supposed to be doing anymore.
Right.
So women, they have to step up and take both sides. So I don't believe it's necessarily single mother syndrome or whatever the shit. It's it's just them having to step up because that child needs
someone.
It needs that lesson. It needs them lessons. And the mother being the mother, because first off, a mother is a child's first teacher. Okay, yep. The very first teacher that a child has is his mother. And a real mother understands that. It's just something in their chemistry and their nature that already understands that they have to give this child everything. So when a woman sees that, okay, this man isn't there to give my child this, I have to do it. It's in her nature to step up to that. You know what I'm saying? And that goes, and it goes back to men failing on they have, because a man is supposed to be there. It's supposed to be equal share.
It's supposed to be there. That's what I'm saying.
But men, for some odd ass reason, it's become so cool to just sit back and let the baby mama handle everything. Long as the man feel like, all right, hey, I'm bringing some money into the house.
Right.
That's all he care about.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They have become lazy with their responsibilities.
Exactly. And then, but let's be realistic. A lot of men ain't even doing that no more. A lot of men ain't even bringing the money into the household no more. They bringing the leftovers into the household.
Yeah.
After the bills is hopefully done, and after he done got everything that he wanted to do and went to hang out and did what he wanted to do, then that money is brought what's into the house. You know what I'm saying? Men is fucking up.
I agree.
Women in their nature is stepping up and covering both ends.
I agree with all of that. We have men as a whole. I'm talking about in the whole world as a whole have taken a step back as far as how to maintain a household. But let's jump into these comments one time for the one time. Sandra say, some men think, oh, she got it. I feel like even if a man has no job or money, he should at least spend time with his child. Oh, time is free. You ain't got nothing but time until you ain't got it no more.
Man, so that's all that at the end of the day, that's all that the child really wants is time. And like you just said perfectly, time is free.
Free as fuck. You got
free.
It's a free choice to use it as you please. Sergio say the way we were genetically created is opposites. Let's move it along. Tamara, welcome.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that, please. You lost me with that one. I ain't that bright.
Sergio, that's to you. Sandra say, honestly, if a woman has a baby by a man that won't do, she has to. It's not a bitter statement. It's just what Emery Martin said. Facts. You got to step up. You got to step up. Play the role. You got to play both roles if you have to.
Mm-hmm. Like I know I've been trying to preach to cats, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily preach, but you know what I'm saying, like get folks to understand that when a person sit there and say, I don't want to deal with this type because they mean and bitter and they this and that, is like, you don't understand what they went through. You got to understand their story and why they that way before you just, oh, I don't want to deal with them because they, you know what I'm saying? And I used to be one of them. And that's why I understand this mentality and shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying, why I be trying to get motherfuckers enlightened, man, that they got to break out of that shit.
I've been practicing empathy, man. If you hold a little bit on, if you hold on to a little bit of that and at least try to understand where another motherfucking person is coming from when they make the decisions that they make, you ain't saying you got to agree with them, but if you could just try to have an understanding a little bit, it might help you out a little bit.
Absolutely.
So if I could tell y'all anything, practice a little empathy, because that's what I've been trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Again, man, this is the Conversation Room, man. I want to thank everybody out there in the comments right now that's rocking with us with these conversations. Y'all the shit. And if you in there, man, hit that share button for us one time, for the one time, so you can tell a friend to tap in.
Tap in and tap share.
Because
yes. That's the new jingle, dog. Tap in, tap share, because you care.
All right, let's jump back into these comments one time for the one time.
And today's episode is brought to you by Snapple.
Yes. We drink that
shit. Kiwi strawberry, to be exact.
I just had two 6-pack of those motherfuckers just last week. The Zach bottles, everything.
Hey, that's what I promise you, that's what I went and bought. I went and bought 2 6-packs of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm having a soda diet. I've been cutting myself off on soda. I've been really doing real good because you know how I am about my Cokes and shit. I ain't even had none of that shit really. Like I cheat and get a can, drink on a little bit of every now and then, but I've been doing pretty good. I'm proud of myself a little bit because I'm really holding true to the shit I'm really trying to do a little bit.
Yeah, I know. It's been a minute since I've drunk, so like I think I drink like a soda, probably like once, maybe twice a month. And it's been probably like a month and a half since I had pork. I done laid off the pork. I done laid off the cow's milk.
Tamira say nothing to elaborate on. You hit the nail on the head with your statement. Women are being forced to play both roles. The real question is, where did things go wrong when it comes to parents being parents? Well, first off, it went wrong when they started. Well, it kind of started going wrong before that, but it started getting comfortably wrong when they start basically paying the household to keep the man out of the household. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that know they deal with the states and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get any kind of help from them, you can't really be having no help from another person. But they'll give you everything you need if that man ain't in the house. They'll give you stamps for your kids. Some people even getting money. And they'll hound you to death about putting that guy on child support, even if you don't want to. They'll make sure you're comfortable to make sure he's out the home. To me, that's where it starts at, and that's where it's gonna stay.
I would say it started when cheating became idolized.
Okay.
When cheating became the thing to do, and it's all on videos and movies, how to be a player, players ball, and all this extra shit. And then it became something so frequently done that women got fed up with the shit because niggas ain't even coming home anymore. They just out cheating and doing their thing and shit, trying to be like the motherfucker on TV. That's when shit got out of control.
I could agree with that.
Because, you know what I'm saying, there was a point in time where fathers were still fathers. They was out cheating, but it was discreet. Only person that knew was him, Mrs. Jones down the street that he was cheating with, and his wife when she found out.
That nosy neighbor might know though, bro.
Right.
That nosy neighbor might know.
And the nosy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers it wasn't some out there, you know what I'm saying, where motherfuckers just in the group conversation just ain't got side bitches just pulling up and all this extra type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when it became cool to do all that shit, when it became cool not to go home no more, that's when becoming a parent went out the window.
I agree, man. I agree. They do everything in their power to make it difficult. Tamira, yes, Section 8 is part of that category to some extent.
Who? Section 8?
She asked me, was I referring to Section 8, etc., etc., etc.
What Section 8 got to do with anything?
No, because I was talking about how they, you know what I'm saying, they'll give you everything you need if that man ain't in the household. They help you out all kind of ways. Food, money, homes, all types of shit. But you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I don't know much about all of per se that Section 8 thing or whatever, but pretty much they don't really want to help you if you're doing decent enough, I guess.
Hey,
Tamara said she disagreed.
See, I like that. See, I like that where you going with that, because that could go down the avenue of Jim Crow and back to slavery and back when they, know what I'm saying, when they separated the husband and the wife, you know what I'm saying, back on the fields, you know what I'm saying, and to emasculate the man and shit, you know what I'm saying, all the way up until how the ghetto is supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, the new, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be black man's, you know what I'm saying, poor little refugee, you know what I'm saying. So that could go a whole lot of different ways. I don't know if, I ain't gonna say Section 8 got anything to do with parenting being a bad thing, but at the same time, I see where you're going with it though. It made a good point. I see where you can go with it.
All right, well, Tamira got some information for me. Men are equally allowed in the household as long as he can pass a background check. Women have to pass a background check before she can receive those type of benefits. Okay. Appreciate that, Tamira. And shout out to Samir for fucking with us. Shout out to Samir for fucking with us on YouTube, man. I see you.
Right. Thank you. Highly appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Sergio say systematic conditioning. Okay. And he got a good point. That could go back down to Jim Crow, man. We've been conditioned from the beginning to not stick around.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, and just it's like, but here's the thing though. This is the biggest question that, and I think the most important question that we probably should be asking ourselves and each other. How can we fix it? What needs to be done properly that can fix all of these things that we may have mentioned on this particular subject?
I'll say only thing you could really do as far as starting it is open dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Discussion amongst your peers rather than us discussing it right here on this little circle, on this little platform, discussion amongst your peers. You know what I'm saying? When you at work, you know what I'm saying? This shit, where the motherfucker get to talking about, yeah, I was at the club and I got this bitch number and wookie woo 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 woo. And you know the motherfucker got a baby mom at the house, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, shut the whole conversation. Like, look, hey, I don't want to talk about that shit. You ain't got to, know what I'm saying, disrespect the person that's like, hey, I don't want, that ain't something I talk about.
So as a person to person, you saying even like, or basically friend to friend, you know what I'm saying? If you know the situation that both of you guys are in as far as having a significant other, we shouldn't allow each other to engage in activities that would cost us those situations.
Well, I'm not going to say that we shouldn't allow each other to engage in them situations because you can't stop a person from doing what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to glorify their actions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker come with that bullshit, you ain't gonna, hey, that's some good shit. I hope it was good. I hope the pussy was good. No, you ain't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. And tell them again, okay, so what? How your kids doing? How they doing?
Right. Understand.
And curve the situation. Make them think about what the fuck they just said and what they doing.
Sergio will say it's too late. At this point, it's for conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it could be fixed, but I would think if you think it like generationally, it could get better. You know what I'm saying? Well, like if we start, it's gonna have to start from us. Like we're gonna have to either instill that in our children. No, ain't no either. We have to, and then they're gonna have to start that generational push for that particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Because all these other generations is fraud already. They fraud already. You know what I'm saying? So we can still get in front of it with our children. So yeah, I mean,
all right. Hey, I got a question, right? Because I got into a debate with a nigga about this shit. Is sagging around women disrespectful?
Is it disrespectful?
Is it disrespectful?
If that's what you want to use, then I'm okay with that. But it's more idiotic to me than disrespectful. But it could be disrespectful. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just think I don't give a fuck if you around a woman, another man, a fucking ghost. To me, sagging is stupid. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to feel disrespected by it, that's fine by me. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't be like, oh, this motherfucker going too far. I'm okay with that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of sagging. I don't care who you're around.
Right. See, me, I wouldn't say that is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's not classy or, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say that is disrespectful and shit. But motherfuckers sitting there talking about it's disrespectful and shit and all this old weird shit. Like, man, how you gonna call somebody disrespectful for the way that they want to wear their clothes? I mean,
I can understand that. I can understand that point of view as well. But it's still fucking weird as fuck. So hey, I can be judged. I guess this will be something that where I'm just totally judgmental on. Like, I don't give a fuck what kind of points you try to make about your style and fashion and none of that shit. If your pants off your ass, then that shit is fucking weird to me. Disgusting.
Tell me this. Have you ever bought some boxers or whatever the fuck you wear, no homo, with designs or anything on?
No.
Designs, different prints. And
no.
They all just been plain. Just plain
regular colors. Gray, black, red, blue, regular fucking colors.
Oh, see. See me, I buy some design shit. I have no saying different little all sorts of shit. So fuck it.
So yeah. If
I'm gonna pay my money for some designer shit, motherfucker, y'all gonna see this shit.
Say y'all gonna see this shit.
This shit. I ain't paying extra $15 for the polo draws with the little polo horses all over the motherfucker. And y'all ain't seeing my polo horses.
That's funny as fuck. But Sergio say sagging is a sign of being unprepared, and I'll explain why.
Unprepared why? Yes, please explain why.
Tamira say
I'm prepared for war.
Tamira say it's tacky at our age.
Yeah. That could be true.
Lily started singing. Maybe they don't have a bubble butt. Yeah, that ain't something I'm on. That ain't something I'm on.
I don't know. Like I say, I'll still do it. I don't give a shit. My pants, my ass. I'm gonna do what I want. In my body, I do what I want.
I can respect that. Somebody do what you want, sir.
But not with everything, though. I don't sag all of them. You know what I'm saying? Just like certain sweats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, who is your NBA champion, man? Right now, throw it in the comments. If you got an NBA Finals champion for this year, right now, coming up, throw that shit in the comments real quick. I just want to see where y'all at. One time for the one time.
Always in forever. It's Boston with me.
There it is.
My hat raggedy. I don't care.
He room for the Bean Town.
Oh shit, what's going on?
All right, there go your explanation, brother.
I can't see. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Say when you're rushing on to the next, you don't have time to fix yourself up correctly. But however, you will manage to have an appropriate look. But if you choose to continue to have that look of being unprofessional knowingly, call it how you see it. So are you saying that's a look that's going to that'll be stuck with a person's image?
Now, with that being said, right?
Sergio,
look at how many business moguls and everything else that has took on the fashion style of sagging their pants. So how could a person say it's unprofessional when you have professionals of the highest standard doing it?
Great point.
So to say something is unprofessional,
because they have made it a style, because they sell clothing for that particular thing, for you to wear them and have to sag. So that's almost like taps in with the previous thing when we talked about the single mother syndrome. It's like it's a generation. It's a, whether we like it or not, it's a generational push. So if the generation that we talking about is basically starting to damage or hold on to the damage, this is part of their baggage. And they able to, but what's different about it is they able to use it to their advantage as far as a profit. You know what I'm saying? So now it's only frowned upon if you are a thug.
Shit. There was a point in time where dreadlocks were unprofessional. There was a point in time where tattoos were unprofessional.
Sometimes, for some people, some places they still are.
Right, but not for everybody.
Yeah, not for everybody. That's what I'm saying.
So, right, so it's different strokes for different folks.
Look, we don't know what works for everybody. What works for a person may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for another person. So
everything works for me. Because I am I.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Konverdsation Room, and I appreciate y'all for hanging in there with us. Y'all the shit.
Hey, did we get any answer for the NBA champions though, or am I the only one spoke up on it?
Nope. No basketball people in here today.
All right. Who your pick?
I'm rooting for the littlest underdog in the game. No, I'm trying to get my man Stephen Curry in the championship, man. I'm pushing for Golden State. Sergio will say, but they are already successful. The ones they influence have a 50-50 chance of being stereotyped or shunned upon.
That's a very good point. That's a good point.
Valid point.
That's a very good valid point.
They already got what we try to get to. So like you just said, everything works. They got motherfuckers working for them. So when they say do, they got motherfuckers that do.
Hold on. The way I see it, the way I look at it is just, it's the time and place for everything. Right? I'm not about to walk into my job with my pants sagging and shit like that.
Facts.
But if I'm at the park or something, hanging out, or a quick run to the gas station or something, I might have my shorts or whatever sagging a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out bullshitting. I'm not in that environment. Oh man, I ain't about to go to nobody theme park sagging and shit like that. Nobody movie theater sagging and shit like that.
I agree.
Because them places, you know what I'm saying, I might run into somebody. But like I said, a quick jab here and there somewhere. Depending on what I got on, man, I'm about to sag that shit.
It's all gravy. I agree though, because you know what I'm saying.
Plus, I'm a thug, so I don't give a fuck. Southside, Jamaica, Queens, Palmer Block.
You fool. You fool you. All right, man. We're gonna touch on one more good topic. I got one more good topic for y'all on my end, you know what I'm saying? And I just it ain't even we ain't even got to go all the way in detail. We already at the end, so we just gonna start at the end. Now, I know I'm about to fuck this last name up, but I kind of don't care. But the George Floyd trial, you know what I'm saying? The officer Derek Carvin. I don't know if I said his last name right. Really don't care. But we already know they how they found them guilty or whatnot. My question about that is, do y'all think we'll make an example out of this guy? Or do y'all think this is going to be another one of those slap on the wrist kind of deals and it's not as bad as it should be?
I think he's gonna go to prison for life, but his fan club and popularity and all that type of shit, he gonna live a good life in prison. Just like Charles Manson and the rest of them crazy motherfuckers. He gonna get married and shit. He gonna have about $100,000 on his books. He gonna have a good life.
You say he gonna do life in prison, but they're gonna make sure he comfortable.
Exactly.
So what is acceptable and not acceptable? If they don't say life, if that's not what they say, what is acceptable? From your opinion, we obviously can't speak for everybody. Just coming from M. Jizzle's passion and feelings about the situation, what would satisfy you as far as justice?
Man, I really can't say. And shit, what else can you do to the motherfucker except for give him the death penalty?
They ain't gonna do that.
Right. So shit. Can't do nothing about it. Man, crucifixion sound good. They ain't gonna give it to him though. They should, but they not.
Tamira says he's not going to prison for life unless he dies before his sentence is up. So are you saying that they're going to give him some years with the possibility of parole type of shit? Sergio say crucifixion for emotional satisfaction.
I agree, but I agree with it though. They ain't gonna give him life in prison. Example.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to get life, but like for me, if they hit him with a 50 years without the possibility of parole, I'm satisfied with that. I would take that.
Well, shit. First, you got to research where they at and what's their minimum on.
And they sit on the charges,
right? Yeah. Because everybody different and shit.
Mm-hmm. But if I can have it my way, that's exactly what it'll be. No other way around. Yes.
Say put them in a Shark Tank. A Shark Tank.
Just put them in a Shark Tank with a whole bunch of sharks.
Right. That'd be dope.
You said that'd be dope. Televise that shit live.
Hell yeah.
That'd be the most viewed shit ever in the world. I share that shit 1,000 times.
Just remember, I said it first. So if they do it, I want my cut.
Yeah. You got anything left over there for the good people out there?
Make sure y'all tap in and tap share. I know y'all did. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell some more friends to tell their mama to tell their cousins to tell the rest of their friends. Check out the Konverdsation Room. Yes. Thank you,
please, and thank you. But again, though, for real though, we want to appreciate y'all for fucking with us, man. We got a hot little 5 more minutes on this motherfucker. So whatever y'all got, whatever y'all want to say, throw it up there. If you got anything you want to elaborate on, you feel like you had to leave something out to catch up or keep up, this is your time right now. If you ain't following us or subscribe to the YouTube page, man, y'all see it strolling, man. Y'all see that shit down there. Go ahead on and subscribe. Fuck with us on Instagram as well. If you got the time you on Facebook, go join the Facebook conversation group. We there for all the news, all the conversation. That's where most of the topics for the show come from. You know what I'm saying? We put it in there, see how everybody like it, what they do for it, and then we add it to the show. So if it's anytime y'all got anything y'all want to talk about, always feel free to inbox the Konverdsation Room or me or my co-host, either or, and let us know what's on your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, and for the ladies, man, we got the Battle of the Sexes coming up. Now, we trying to get some women to say they want to be down. So if y'all know any women that do podcasts or not, but that like to talk or can talk, and y'all think they would be cool for this and can go against me and my co-host, feel free to tell them about the Battle of the Sexes coming up, man, and have them holler at the Konverdsation Room.
We will win. Because this is a man's world. Listen to this. Well, hold on. Never mind. That's the wrong song. That's the wrong song.
For sure, Sergio. When you come to Vegas, tap in with us. You already know. You already know.
Yes, indeed.
V, thank you very much. Good night to you as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to do our thing. We appreciate y'all for coming through. And y'all have a very good night and a very great morning. I'm King and I'm out this bitch.
Good night, y'all. Peace.
Once again, minutes to spend, 8 to 10 every Monday. Conversation taking place, all of it's real, some of it's funny. Kick your feet up if you like, at least your internet connected. Twist a blunt, pour a drink simultaneously, a separate perspective with respect, being reflective with some peers. Couple hours out of your day, fire in the hole and cheers. Oh yeah, might as well go ahead and talk your shit, but make it funky, cause we all gon' sniff. Signing in King Coleman and them jizzle. Come on and kick it for a little. Ain't no hating, we debating over topics big and little. If you're ready, let's get it. Let the greatness resume. Welcome to the Konverdsation Room. Tap in and tap shit.